Hey family, how you guys doing tonight? Who we got here? Where y'all calling from? Where y'all in from tonight? Hold on, let me turn my other device down. I got some feedback. Hey Miss Jenny, how you doing? We got a deep one tonight, y'all. Hey Miss Dorothy, how you doing? We got a deep one tonight. This is there's a lot going on in the energy. There is a lot of energetic disturbances that have been going on for people. It's been going on in your dream states. I've been getting a lot of calls as well from people that have been experiencing some very strange, strange things. Hey, Gwen, I haven't forgot, baby. We gonna hook up. We gonna hook up. You know how it is. But you're in Sarasota. I didn't know if you was behind me or ahead of me, but I know now. But I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I've been praying for a lot of you guys. Everybody's been experiencing a lot of things. I've been experiencing too. I was supposed to have mods tonight, but Spirit said mod for yourself. There's a lot that's been going on. There's a lot of spiritual healing that needs to take place for people. I had decided to outsource the healing spiritual work with a good friend of mine, but Spirit been getting on my ass this week because Spirit's like, nope, for your people, you got to do it for yourself. You're gonna have to do it. Hey, New Jersey. But I was, but I got to be obedient to the Spirit, and I'm just not. I wasn't trying to do everything, but I've got to do as Spirit tells me to do. So that's what I've started to do. I am authorized, certified, bona fide to do it all. Birmingham, I see you, baby. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. There's a lot of betrayal that's going on. Somebody needs to heal. Somebody has not been healing. There has been a lot of energetic, like I said, interference. But Spirit is saying that this is energetic witchcraft. A lot of you think that people may have been going in and getting spiritual work done on you, but these people are getting stuck, and what they're doing, a lot of things that they're doing is backfiring. Because this is your karmic justice. People weren't fair to you, didn't tell you the truth, didn't give you clarity in the situation. There was no balance. So now these people are under spiritual law. Spiritual law is taking place because they're in spiritual court and they are being spiritually judged. A lot of them are going to spiritual jail, and some people are going to physical jail. Take it how it resonates for you. But tonight we're going to get into it. We're going to see what's going on. A lot of people are upset with you because you're transitioning. You're leaving behind a lot of this. A lot of these problems with people, you're releasing baggage, you're moving on to calmer waters, and you're not here for a lot of the BS that's been going on. You've had people in your energy that were putting you in competitions that you didn't know you were in. Spirit says that you're protected. You've been persevering against the things that are coming against you. Somebody's trying to maintain control in your life because you've released them. Because of the fact that they were being deceptive, that you were going through a lot of betrayal, and somebody thought that they were getting away with something strategically. There's been a lot of trickery that's going on because somebody's now realized that you are wish fulfillment. They're now wanting to take back the things that they've done. They're now realizing that what they thought were options were not options. It was just heartbreak in the making for them, for the things and the grief that they put you through. This is somebody that was moving very, very recklessly. Somebody was moving ruthlessly. Somebody up under the Seven of Swords. Somebody that thought there was a player. Somebody that thought there was a baddie. Somebody that moves strategically. Somebody who has scattered energy. Somebody that's very frustrated now because they can't get up with you. Somebody that is experiencing delays for the things that they did. because you're protected in a situation where they tried to have you manipulated. Somebody's stuck. They're unable to move forward. They're stuck in heartbreak because they're stuck with a person that they thought was going to be their person. Somebody that they breadcrumbed you over. Somebody they were generous with because they thought this person was prosperous. They thought that this was going to be the person of their dreams. Somebody that they were going to be able to trust in, believe in. They're having a lot of conflict, a lot of disagreements. There is a lot of sneaky link energy here. There is a lot of cheating going on. Both parties, where this party went to, they're trying to win at all costs, but they're being bullied by the person that they bullied you for. Spirit is saying this is somebody that's coming out as a dark emperor, somebody that wants to control your life, somebody that thought that they could win, somebody thought that they had already won, somebody that thought that because you put up with a lot and gave them a lot of passes that you wouldn't walk away. Somebody that expected you to chase, because this is somebody that thought that you were already chasing them. And now they're seeing that you've had the strength to walk away, and baby, they don't know what to do in a situation. Spirit saying you never chased anyone. This is somebody that you love. This is somebody that you had a past life connection with. This is somebody now that wants to surprise you. Somebody that wants to talk to you. Somebody now that's realizing that you are their 9 of Cups. Somebody went the wrong way, y'all. This is all this is. Somebody now is seeing you have victory and success. Somebody seeing that you're having recognition in something. For some of you, you may have a platform. If you don't, Spirit is saying a lot of you need to start your platforms, write your books. I'm hoping that you're doing what you're supposed to do. Don't let somebody sneak back into your energy. Somebody sees you as very nurturing. They're wanting to come in because they know, but they know that you're using your intuition against them. They know that you're not falling for this no more. Somebody's on the bottom of the wheel of fortune. They see you on the top of the wheel of fortune. They want to come in and share with you. They want you to share your cup with them. They want you to share your pinnacle with them. The Spirit is saying that this was a situation where they didn't give you any equal give and take. They want to receive, but they didn't give anything from you. Somebody knows that you are very generous. Like I said, they know you're very charitable. You're very good hearted. The Spirit says that in this season, you need to be mindful of who you choose to pour into, what grounds you choose to sow into. There was somebody that was trying to manipulate a manifestation with you, but this is somebody that, like I said, they were very tricky, but you moved on. Somebody now that has a lot of emotional baggage. They feel like they have unfinished business with you. And somebody that knows that they were impulsive. They know that they expected a lot out of you, but they gave you nothing. They gave you nothing. I'm hearing but a bag of bones. But they want you to give them everything. Somebody that betrayed you to the highest. Somebody that put you in a very, very sticky situation, left you in grief. Now this person is sitting back, disconnected from everybody, thinking that is the truth, thinking about what they did. I forgot to put the do not disturb on y'all, but it's okay. It better nobody called. They better not. Somebody's going through tower after tower after tower because this person collaborated with the wrong people. Somebody that moves in fuck girl or fuck boy energy. There's somebody that was very ruthless in the way they did a Queen of Pentacles. Now they're seeing that the person that they went to, they work witchcraft on them. They work sex magic on them. But that's not your problem. Spirit is saying that you need to keep moving in this situation, family, because you're going to come out of this okay. Many of you are still not understanding what happened, because what happened, this person was supposed to come back together with you in this lifetime. Y'all were supposed to build something beautiful. Y'all were supposed to have something was good. Somebody now wants your forgiveness. They're realizing that, but they're not being accountable. You were very patient with this person, but they failed you. They failed this connection. They failed themselves. Yeah, baby, don't worry about that. That's what they are. Don't fall for this. None of this. Somebody wants you to surrender, but Spirit is saying that they need to surrender to the truth. This is somebody that needs to love themselves. This is somebody that is still moving in pride. Somebody that knows that you are very patient, but you gave them too much patience. Somebody that wants you to walk away from your purpose. You're being guided to keep persevering. Even if it seems like you're stuck, you're going to have success. This is somebody that's sitting now in adversity because they didn't tell the truth. They weren't truthful. This is somebody that gave into others. This is somebody that helped everybody but you. Somebody that has low self-esteem. Somebody that's now grieved and burdened. Why? Because everything that they did against you, it failed. Now they're under judgment. Spirit is saying that you are very empathetic. But you can't be empathetic to a liar and a loser. They're asking you to trust in divine timing, to have courage in a situation. Somebody is blaming everybody but themselves because they lack balance, they lack structure, they lack truth. This is somebody that once was not thankful for who you were. Did not understand who you were. Somebody that had many situationships, relationships that they messed up. Somebody was hating on your happiness. Somebody that refused to grow with you. But you've accepted this for what this is. Somebody's not as worried. They're worried that they're not going to be able to fix something. That's not your problem, Spirit is saying. Spirit is saying that now you need to take care of self. For many of you, you were in relationships for many years with somebody that played in your face, somebody that they never ended anything with the people that they were in situations with before they got to you, whether they were married, whether this was somebody that still was dealing with exes that were baby fathers, baby mamas. Take it only how it resonates. Exes that they had karmic ties to, that they were codependent with, that they were trauma bonding with. This person now, for many of you, this person was to somebody that they thought they could come up off of, somebody that they thought was easier than you. But now they're realizing and they're seeing that they went to something that was equally, if not more, toxic than they were. Somebody that is giving them the same grief that they gave you. Somebody that is causing them to experience losses. Somebody that has depleted their strength. Somebody that is just as impulsive and reckless as they are. Somebody that pretended to be nurturing. Somebody that they thought that they could go forward with. Somebody that they felt was stable. Somebody now that is bringing them challenges. Somebody that they thought that they were going to be able to come up with. It's somebody they may have had history with, Spirit is saying. Somebody that's very ruthless. Somebody that does not treat them well. Somebody that does not respect them. Somebody that looks at them as a joke or a clown because that's how they act. They move with clown energy. This is somebody that does not respect themselves because this is somebody that does whatever they do for money. This is somebody that oh yeah, Morgan, they got bills to pay. But hell, you got bills to pay too. There's somebody that wants you to come in and give them your abundance so that they can pay their bills, breadcrumb you, and give your money to somebody else. That's why Spirit said, this is going to stop. When I got this message this morning, I was still trying to put out a video, y'all. It took that last video that I just put up this evening, it took 7 attempts before I could get it exported from CapCut, and then 2 attempts to put it up in the YouTube studio. And then from 8:30 this morning all the way until you guys saw it this evening, it was supposed to air at 10:10 this morning. They didn't want this message to get out. But I already told y'all, they can come against me if they want to. They go hard, I'm going to go harder. They go harder, I'm going to go hardest. Because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give up. And that is the truth. There's a lot of you that are going through a lot of spiritual warfare. Some of you are going through spiritual warfare with family members. Some of you are going through spiritual warfare with on your job. You got some friends because the same person that we're talking about, many of you got a lot of exes that are clinging to you. You got a lot of people that are clinging to your energy because they weren't true. They didn't tell the truth in situations. They didn't treat you right. They were not fair. They lied to people. They played the victim in a situation that they know that they were the villain. They did a lot of things for a little bit of nothing, and it has gotten them nowhere. Now, the same person that they thought was lame, they thought was slow, they thought was boring, they thought was ineffective, they thought was ineffectual, they thought was not efficient, they thought was not loving, they thought was not live. This person is the person that was abundant. This is the person that was logical. This is the person that is stable. This is the person that has the golden touch. Many of you, some of you could be content creators. You could have a platform. You could be a reader as well. Somebody now sees, they knows, and they are shook because they know you're getting ready to go and move into a new timeline with somebody brand new, a once in a lifetime, a once upon a time love story. Because while all of their life is falling apart, we're going to clarify this betrayal and this 10 of cups. Who they thought was their 10 of cups, now who they know was their 10 of cups. This is somebody that tried to sacrifice you. Somebody that had a lot of secrets, y'all. Somebody that didn't want you to win. And now they with a third party, and that third party doesn't want them to get away. And thinks that they know that they still want you. They can tell. This person's energy is off to everybody. Somebody had some karmic family members that gave them some very, very bad advice about you. You know why? Because they were jealous because they didn't have that type of relationship. They didn't have that type of love. They didn't have that type of commitment from their person. And misery loves company. This is somebody that knows that this person was broken from childhood, and that they had went through a lot of things. They haven't healed, and they didn't want them to heal. Thus, they had to do what any fool would do. Lie. But your person has a lot of karmic debts. They're in a lot of debt because of their unfairness, because of the injustice that they put upon you. This is that Seven of Swords energy. Somebody caused you a lot of heartbreak. Somebody divorced their divine counterpart based on a lie. Somebody was told that you were working and doing spell work on them. Somebody has tried to affect your money, your riches, your resources. Somebody wanted people to believe that you were karmic. Somebody wanted people to believe that you were reckless, that you were manipulating them, that you wasn't telling the truth. That's because they was listening to a fool. Because this person knew in their soul that you were their 2 of cups, that you were their lover. This person knew that. But it's somebody that needs to be seen. Somebody that felt like they weren't enough, Spirit is saying, but they projected this onto you. Now they seeing that you're moving on to victory and success. They're seeing that you are abundant. They're wanting to come and share the spotlight with you. They're wanting to be seen as your one and only. They're wanting people to know that if they try to come towards you, that they ain't letting up, Spirit is saying, but Spirit is saying they got to let go because they didn't let go. So God is stepping in. This person didn't even believe in your spiritual gifts. A lot of you got a lot of spiritual gifts. This person now realizes that what they were searching for was wishful thinking. Somebody that didn't believe in you, somebody that wanted to have control over you, somebody that wanted to teach you a lesson. This is somebody that you walked away from before. For some of you, not all of you, but for some of you, when you walked away from this person, you still have to go through this heartbreak. But for many of you, when you walked away from this person, the sun began to shine. You can see, I'm going to turn it over because I can't show some of these cards on camera because, they'll hit us with this strike. But for a lot of you, you chose somebody that you knew was non-committal. You thought within yourself that you could change this person. You can't, how do I put this? You cannot save somebody from themselves. This is somebody that betrayed themselves. This is somebody that sat in illusions. This is somebody that now is burdened because of the things that they burden you with. Somebody that's not taking responsibility for the things that they said. Somebody that tried to create blockages for you. Somebody that put a lot of stress on you, family. Now they're frustrated. Now they're aggravated. Because they're going through a lot of tumultuous situations. Why? Because they collaborated and they teamed up with the wrong people. This is somebody that's a dark king of swords. They were ruthless. They were tyrannical. This is somebody that was diabolical. This is somebody that abused their power. Somebody now that is disconnected from self. Somebody that knows now that they chose the wrong path. Somebody that wants to be abundant, but somebody that fumbled, baby. They fumbled. Oh, did they fumble? They made some trifling mistakes. They didn't want you to see a truth. For many of you, this is somebody that you saw them doing what they were doing. You told them that you saw it. You gave them a chance to clean it up. They laughed. You told them that you were tired. You told them that you were leaving. They laughed. They asked you, how? Where you going? I know my ex told me it ain't that easy. Oh, it's easy when you got your mother mind made up, baby. Huh? And this person helped you make up your mind. How did they help you make it up? Trying to get away with something. Trying to win at all costs. Thought they had all of these options. And if you look at the people they were dealing with, these people weren't even on your level, baby. They couldn't even hold a light for you to see by. Many of these people didn't even have anything. This person was breadcrumbing you and taking what you had for you and them, giving it to somebody else in an illusion, thinking that this was going to get them somewhere. And the only thing these people wanted was to stop their forward movement. Bring them down. And that's what has happened. They are all the way down. You hear that song? And it all goes down. They out of there, baby. This is somebody that was reckless. Somebody that now they can't get nowhere. Somebody that wants you back. They know you're not trying to hear it. This is somebody that, for some of you, this person had you not only in multiple third-party situationships and entanglements. This is somebody that comes from a family of toxic people. Somebody that not only breadcrumbs you, somebody that introduced you to a Coven type lifestyle. This is somebody that comes from a family of witches and warlocks. Somebody that was sleeping with family members of their own. Somebody that slept with your family members. Somebody that destroyed your love for them over the things that they were doing, trying to win at all costs, thinking that they were somebody had deluded themselves that they was the 10 of cups. This person was envious of you. That's why you couldn't get nowhere with this person. All they ever wanted to do was sleep around. They were sleeping around with a lot of people. You dodged a bullet, baby. Because let me tell you something. But some of you, this person's addictions has led them into a situation that they can't get out of. Their addictions have had them where they thought that they were being true, that they were telling the truth, that they bought into their own lies. This is somebody that was putting on a show for everybody. This is somebody that when you first came into their life, people didn't believe them, didn't want to hear the truth. But as these people met you, they started to look at this person different. They said, oh, this person is wising up. They're growing up a little bit. They're starting to make sound decisions. And as long as people were praising them for them choosing wisely for once in their life, they started to get upset. Because as long as it was about them, they was cool with it. But when people started praising you, taking the attention off of them, and the attention was on you because of how you helped this person level up, how you changed this person's life, baby, they got angry about it. They got mad at you. And for many of you, they got mad at you because you saw their truth. This is somebody that was reckless with their body. Somebody that put you in situations and drama that you didn't ask to be in. Somebody that thought that they could keep you through manipulation, through lying. They thought that they could control you with giving you broken promises. They played this card one too many times. You saw this person for who they were. They made a lot of bad choices when it comes to you. This is somebody now that is obsessed with you. But baby, you ain't playing the game no more. It's game over. You said mother made you, mother love you, and mother, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody now that's very depressed because, why? They were chasing a thrill, the wrong person. They was chasing somebody when they should have been chasing you. Now they stuck with a bugaboo. Somebody that don't give a damn about their feelings. Somebody that is keeping them in an energy where their health is not safe. But they're not making anything better because this is somebody that does a lot. This is somebody that is with somebody that has a lot of sexual deviances like they do. This is somebody that you need to be cautious of. Don't let this person come back into your energy. This is somebody that is still, they're pretending that they're singing your praises, but this is somebody that's very upset with you because you left them. This is somebody that's very upset with you because you're very cautious when it comes down to them. This is somebody that is very upset with you because you don't play no more. You're not playing the games with them no more. It's somebody that they think their thoughts are outdated. Their thoughts are keeping them stuck. The way they think, they can't get anywhere. This is somebody that wants a new beginning with you. This is somebody that knows they messed up in a situation. And for some of you, you might have not have caught this person in the 3D, but this person here, they so damn diabolical. They did some stuff where they didn't put it just in the light, but they didn't try to hide it either. They put it far enough out there where you could see what was going on, and you saw enough to get gone. You saw enough to know that this person, not only was they paying for some stuff, they was selling some stuff. This is somebody that's like, if you got it, you got the cash, you got the bread, baby, they got the... Yeah, they got all of that. Somebody that doesn't want you to know the truth about them. This is somebody that is very embarrassed by the things that they've done. This is somebody that is keeping the fact a secret that they're still in love with you. This is somebody that came into your life that didn't expect to fall in love with you. Somebody that was used to playing games. They were used to dealing with people that were beneath them, that wasn't as smart as them. But baby, they know now that you know the tea because your intuition, baby, it's on fire. And if your intuition ain't snipped them out, baby, if you had a reading with DivineTruthOracle, it definitely snipped them out because I tell y'all don't find my channel by accident. This channel is a tribe, and this tribe right here, we all have some of the similar things that's going on. I went through a classroom of 6 years that I thought was a relationship. Before that, 10 years. Figured out before 2021, I didn't even know what a damn narcissist was. But baby, I got an education in narcissism, okay? I got an education in dualism, male or female. There are a lot of them, and they choose people. I've had an ex from years and years and years ago. It was an older guy, and he's deceased now, but he said that he was never with me because I didn't like women, and he liked women that like women. I said, no, that's because he liked men. And you'll find that these people, they usually choose alliances with people that have the same childhood woundings that they do. Yes, baby, tricking on the down low, baby. They said it. They selling that, you know, with that BUSSY. Yep, they got that. They wanted you to fund their projects. I ain't from Chicago, baby. They wanted you to fund their projects. Somebody that's very, very promiscuous. It's like they don't even like the way they are. They're ashamed of the way they are. They're very embarrassed by the things they do. But this is somebody who, they're so toxic And the people that they surround themselves with are toxic, that they can't get over what they do. This is somebody that they live for the toxicity. The toxicity, it turns them on. This toxicity, it causes them to do things that they know are not healthy, things that they are ashamed of. And if you ever see their truth, they become angry with you. One, because you're solemn. Two, because for some of you, you saw these people for who they were. You didn't judge them. You still loved them. You still held a light for them to heal by. And what did they do in return? They tried to destroy you. They backstabbed you. And Spirit is saying now that you can't trust this person. This person is somebody, if you're a male, you got somebody that wants to come back to you because they're having a pregnancy scare. They don't know who the baby is, who the baby's for, but they want to come back in and sleep with you. Don't you do it, because you may get something more than a baby that's not yours. And you can do something about a baby that's not yours, but you can't do nothing with a cough that the doctor can't get rid of. And you can't do nothing about ABCs that don't end in Z. There are a lot of you that I talk to that have experienced this, that have gotten caught up in this. It is your job, family, to educate others so that they don't get hit with the same thing. Somebody lied to you. Somebody betrayed you. Somebody got you caught up in something that you did not deserve. But because of that, you are a living, walking testimony. Somebody wants to come in and pretend that they want to be friends. They lying. They want to be more than friends. It's just somebody that is still being fake. Somebody that wants to give you an apology that they really don't mean. The reason why they don't mean it is because for them to mean what they say to you, for them to give you equal give and take, for them to truly fight for what's real and know that it's real and stand on what's real, they've got to accept themselves for who they are. They ain't ready to do that. And they know everything is failing. Their resources are gone because of what they did to you. They ain't got nothing. They need you, baby. Some of y'all, they come because they need you. They've been watching you. They saw you came from nothing, dealing with them, or nothing. Nothing from nothing, what leaves nothing. But when you left this nothing ass situation, with somebody that was just trying to fulfill a fantasy. They wasn't meaning to stay away from you. They thought you was gonna chase them, baby. They thought that you were going to come after them like you normally do. A lot of you didn't normally chase after them, but when they got through playing around, doing what they were doing, you took them back. Only because you loved them. You've been through so much. You start to see what unconditional love. You've learned that loving somebody unconditionally that has a fault does not dictate or determine how you love somebody. Love can exist for a person and you can still never be back with them. Love can exist for a person who is toxic to a fault. This is because I know in my previous relationship, I used to tell my ex that I used to be you, bro. I didn't give a fuck about nobody's feelings. I didn't even care about, I didn't even realize, I wasn't even thinking. It was just karmic, y'all. Sleeping. But long as I had money, fake friends, they kissed my ass. Why? Because they wanted what I had. The moment that I didn't have anything anymore, everything I did was up under the radar. But when I know I was doing foul, these people, they didn't say anything bad about me. They had nothing bad to say because they were taking from me. And this is what this person is going through. As long as they had something to give people, even if they were breadcrumbing you, taking it from you, stealing it from other sources, these people would keep them hyped up. But the moment that they didn't have anything anymore, these people are sitting back laughing now, watching the shit show go down. These people now are knowing that this person lied. Because this person lied and told people they didn't love you. They didn't want you. But this person ain't never hated nothing about you. You scared this person. The love that you gave, they weren't used to this. They were used to people telling them one thing. This is somebody that thought that love is supposed to hurt. Somebody that was always putting on a show full of drama. Watching their life is like watching Skitland. Watching their life is like watching the Tyler Perry movie. Watching their life is like seeing a movie about a true life story that ends in tragedy. Why? Not because a person doesn't deserve justice. They don't feel like they deserve justice. This is somebody that deals with a lot of people that are very trashy. This person has a trashy attitude. And I'm not calling anybody trash. What I'm saying is this person moves in this type of energy. This person deals with these type of people. This person deals with people that are not clean. This person deals with a lot of different people that some of them are on the streets. Some of them are buying SEX. Some of them are selling SEX. Some of them are just doing whatever they can because they like the toxicity. They're stuck with a hater, somebody that's hating on them. This person now that they're dealing with, that they ran away, this person ran from you. They ran from you to this hater. Somebody that they thought was on their side. So somebody that they maintained a private relationship with this person while they were in a relationship with you. Now this person is in a private relationship with somebody else while they are torturing the person that you with. The person that you was with is not very emotionally intelligent. They went to somebody that was a copy of you, somebody that was a knockoff. But Coke ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Somebody that wishes that they had listened. They're in their feelings right now because they know that you kicked them to the curb and you don't want nothing else to do with them. They are in their feelings. But this is energetic type of witchcraft. They're coming to you in your sleep. For many of you, they're trying to have relations with you in your sleep. They're trying to realign themselves with you. Or if they're not coming, they're sending entities. You may be woken up at strange times of the night. 1:11, 3:33, 4:15, 12:22, 1:44, 2:33, 2:11, 2:01. All of these hours between 12 and 4 a.m. are the bewitching hours. That's when people are out doing their things. A lot of times Oracle is awake out because when they out doing their thing, trying to cast these shadows, try to send these illusions, try to send out these demons, baby, I'm up working, I'm up praying, I'm up on the floor, I'm up, I'm a watchman on the wall. It's 111 people in the chat. I'm a watchman on the wall, I'm praying. Because you ain't going to catch me slipping. Nah. If you with the shits, I'm with the shits. I'm never going to hurt anybody. But I'm not going to let you hurt me. I don't mess with nobody. And I don't expect to be messed with. If my people call me and y'all are hurting, I feel your hurt. I feel your pain. I do what I can. I pray for y'all. Diligently, daily, I do. I truly do. I really do. Let's get some messages from this person or these people that are trying to get back in your energy, but they're not ready, y'all. They're not ready. They're not healing. They're not trying to heal. Somebody don't know how to heal. Somebody wants you to heal them. They know you're a healer. They know you are an earth angel. They know you are a divine feminine, divine masculine. So somebody that needs you. Somebody that won't let go of the situation where they are because they're afraid. It says you are safe with me. No, you're not. I have no fear of making mistakes. They do. Nothing you do or say will ever make me stop loving you. There are no mistakes on this journey, only soul lessons. Everything happens for a reason. It's safe to be vulnerable with me. They know it's safe to be vulnerable with you. It's just not safe to be vulnerable with them. They're still moving out of strategy. Holy Spirit, what are the messages? What are the messages, Spirit? What do you need the soul family to know? What are the messages? Somebody is getting signs and synchronicities that reminds them of you. It says, it made me feel certain that you are the one for me, and we have a brighter future. I just have to figure out how to follow them. I am gaining strength and courage from that. Somebody knows that you were their person. Somebody understands that you were their 10 of cups, their wish fulfillment. Somebody knows they fumbled you. Somebody's trying now to hold on because they're sitting here in regret. My intention was not to hurt you. This person, for some of you, not all of you, take it only how it resonates. This person never intended to be with you, let alone hurt you. For some of you, they wanted to be with you. They didn't have the resources. Now I'm not talking about money. They didn't have the tools or the resources mentally, spiritually. This person is sitting back in shame. They're embarrassed. Some of them can't face you. It says, I can't bear to look you in the eyes and tell you everything. Some of them know that you know. You don't know everything, but you know a lot of things. And the things that you know, if you were to tell it, it could destroy them. But you're not that person. You're not even seeking to do that. Tell people like I do. I'm not seeking to destroy nobody in the eyes of their children, their grandchildren, their parents, their whoever. I let my penmanship speak for me. Because the penmanship that I use, it helps heal me. If they listen, it'll heal them. And if you're in for it, it will definitely heal you. It says that I can't stand the thought of making you cry. Just let me build up the courage to confront us. No, they need to build up the courage to confront their demons, to confront the things that have kept them impulsive, that have kept them reckless, that have kept them being careless, that have kept them fragmenting themselves among people, that has kept them in this controlling state. This is somebody that is a control freak. Somebody that has a divine mission. Somebody that turned against their mission, they turned dark. There's somebody that can't even own the truth about that. Somebody knows that they promised you something. They promised you that they would always be there. They promised you that you guys were going to be together. For a lot of you, this is family that promised you that they would never turn against you. For some of you, this is a sibling. You got a toxic sibling that does not like you. Some of you got a toxic sibling that wants to beat you. Some of you have a toxic sibling that has slept with everybody that you've been with, that will sleep with them except for one person. There's one or two people that never told you, but they nipped it in the bud. But a lot of you got karmic families because you're the black sheep, as they call it. But the black sheep is nothing more than the bloodline curse breaker, generational curse breaker. You've had it hard all your life. This person, they want to make a commitment to you, or they want to do so now, but they've gone too far. It says, I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness. Through this time apart, I promise I will make things right between you. These are messages that they're trying to send you in your dream state. You might have been getting some of these conversations in your dream state. You might have seen yourself dealing with this person in your dream state, like you're back in the back looking, but in the back looking, you see yourself speaking to them. That is your higher self watching your current self, seeing that if you're going to learn the lesson, seeing that if you're going to realize that you are the wealth, you are the stability, you are the one that is nurturing, you are the one that is supportive, you are the one that is compassionate, emotionally stable. Somebody tried to take advantage of that. Somebody did not want to see you move forward. They thought that you were going to sink in this heartbreak. But baby, you took this heartbreak, you took this betrayal, you took all of this and you transmuted it and let it work for you. And now you're ruthless in the fact that you are a truth seeker, a truth teller. If people don't like your truth, if they don't like the truth that you stand in, they don't have to rock with you, because you're only collaborating with people that are of integrity. You're only collaborating with people that see your value and your worth. There are people in this season that want to see you down. There are people in this season that want to come up off of you. There are people in this season that saying they want to work with you, but they thinking that you are an easy target for them to come up off of, that they won't have to do the work. The Spirit say everybody gonna have to, every tub gonna have to stand on its own bottom in this season. Ain't nobody gonna be able to come in anymore and use you. Spirit is saying that the season of usury is over with. The season of being burdened with other people's problems is over with. Know your divine assignment. Know what you align with. If it does not align, it's not divine. If it's not divine, it's not true. If it is not true, you got to let it go. But many of you have somebody that's coming in that wants to give you a higher level commitment. But Spirit said that some of y'all are so broken right now. You're doing the healing, but you're afraid. This person that you were connected to, they had a soul contract with you, but because of the fact that they did so much diabolical stuff, some people will be able to go back into union. But remember, if you made a connection karmic by cheating, lying, backstabbing, or if they did it, if you are a part of the soul family or you're a cross watcher, I'm talking to everybody. Because everybody needs to heal. And if you be fair with yourself, you throw some hearts up in the chat. We all have been karmic at one time in our life. Nobody was always right. It is our job to hold the light for those and hold the vibration high for those that are still trying to find their way. Okay? This is somebody that allowed themselves to be charmed and used. Somebody that you had to enable your boundaries against because they were using you. Then they tried to put you in competition with these same old snake ass people that they were. Another man, another woman. One you looking over your shoulders, baby, for what? What they chose was detrimental. What they chose was not. It wasn't right. You're being led into a new season of happiness, peace, and joy. Even if it's just coming into union with yourself, take all the time you need. There is no rush. Everything happens in divine timing. You're finding your divine soulmate. Somebody that feels like you're more than enough. Somebody that sees in you what you may not even see in yourself. Somebody that wants to give you unconditional love. Somebody that wants to give to you selflessly. Somebody that sees you as their place of peace. Somebody that you may not even know. Somebody that they may be lurking in the shadows, but they're not lurking in darkness. This is somebody that wants to replace what you thought you lost. Somebody that wants to show you that there's a better way. Somebody that's not going to keep options. Somebody that's not going to string you along. Somebody that's going to give you real love. Somebody that's going to work on helping you heal your heart. They're not going to sabotage your connection. They want to heal your heartbreak from the toxicity that you've gone through. Somebody that has also gone through a lot of toxic relationships. This person wants to come back in that you were with, try to seduce you, but they're still giving in to third parties. They still have not healed. They still with their third party that they cheated on you with. Somebody that they thought was better than you. Somebody that they told, they had to spend a lie about you. This ain't somebody that they could just leave and go to. Somebody knew what they were going to wasn't shit. Somebody that's always partying, somebody that's always using substances to numb their fears and their pain. Somebody that's always giving false promises and false hope. That's why they had to spin this lie about you. That's why they had to tell somebody that you wasn't shit. They had to tell somebody that you didn't have your shit together. They had to tell somebody that you were keeping them down. That's why you cut ties with this person, because they lied as the reason why they cut ties with you. They cut ties with you. Going back to something that was outdated, something that had never worked, something that would never work. Now you got 2 or 3 people watching you have to rise, having to watch you rise from the ashes. Why? Because you got a third party that's burdened now. Because see, the same thing make you laugh and make you cry. Somebody ran from you. Now they ready to run from what they ran to. Somebody wanted you to chase them, but baby, you left. You cut the ties. You say, hey, look, If this is what you want, man, listen, I'm going to let you go. A lot didn't want to come back, but that ship has sailed, baby. There's nothing here. There's nothing there. You have gotten the truth and the clarity that you needed from the Most High. For many of you, this may have been a twin flame. For many of you, you've done multiple lifetimes with this person. Spirit is saying, but this supposed to be, they were supposed to be the yin to your yang, the one that gave you balance. But this is the one that put you on a seesaw, baby, threw you up in the air, and then got off and knocked you down and ran away. They're wondering about you. They're watching. They're reminiscing. They wanted to know what you're doing. They think you're back on the dating scene. They don't know, but they want to come forward before you do. But they don't even have enough faith in themselves. This is somebody that say they are very confident to the point where they seem arrogant. But baby, that is nothing but their representative. This is somebody that knows that you were abundant. And they were really getting to see now, because this is somebody that ever since they walk away from you, they've been nothing but hurt, lost, and in despair. Somebody that wants to walk away from where they are. This is somebody that got the shock of their life because they realized that they made a wrong choice. Somebody that knows that since they've been away from you, they've done nothing but lose. Somebody that does not want to admit to themselves. They don't want to admit to the world because they told so many lies on you. They call you everything but a child of God. It's somebody that realizes that they dug a hole for themselves. They don't know how to get out of it. It's somebody that went to something that was never going to produce anything. This is somebody that had spell work worked on them. But listen, the problem is not the spell work that was worked on them. You could do something about the spell work that was worked on them, but it's somebody that gave into an illusion. Somebody that was giving their time, giving themselves to somebody else. If they had not been looking for something else, if they had not been cheating with somebody else, if they had not been engaging with somebody else, the witchcraft, the sex magic, all that, none of that would have worked on them. But the reason why they got caught up in this, 111 people in the chat, the reason why they got caught up in this mess is because they was looking outside of the connection when they shouldn't have been. The time, the energy that they should have been pouring into the person that was giving them unconditional love, the person that was their wish fulfillment, they was trying to get away with something. They was trying to keep these nasty ass options that they thought was divine love. It's somebody that, I don't know. And they know now, breaking your heart. They didn't do nothing but break their own heart. It's an illusion. Somebody gave into an illusion. I may be quite right, but you're always on my mind. Remember that it says, remember that a separation is an illusion. We are always together. We are always drawn together by faith. Trust your intuition. Yes, stay away from them. That's what your intuition is trusting you, telling you to trust to do. I'm working hard behind the scenes to heal. No, they're not. And reach out to you soon. Stay strong for me. I'm coming back home. Ain't no home for me. Some of y'all waiting on the person to change, and that is the truth. You're looking for signs that your twin flame is coming back. Sometimes the twin flame comes in to awaken you so that you can get on your divine path, so that you can meet your high level soulmate. And if your high level soulmate don't align, they're replaced with a soulmate. Because you have more than one soulmate. You have different types of soulmates, and you have different soulmates. If one doesn't align, they're replaced. This journey will go on. In divine timing, you will be vindicated. They're saying, as your twin flame, I mirror what you're going through. Notice how we are very similar and share the same vision. This is a connection between us that can't be denied. We have to work on ourselves to be together. Look out for the signs for my love. It's me sending you. They're sending you signs, but somebody's not cleaning up something. Somebody's not trying to heal. Somebody wants you to give into the history of the connection. Somebody wants you to remember the good times if there were any. I'm hearing there were a few, but not many. Somebody wants you to know that they love you. This person does love you, but they don't love themselves enough to get up and heal. They can't be with you. You can't be with them. They're going to take you right back through the same thing. This is somebody that's going to come in and do good for maybe 2 or 3 months. And I'm telling you, for some of you, this may be a person that you hurt in your past. This person is still feeling in some type of way. This person is not healed from that. This person has a lot of passion for you, but this person is still going through a lot of karmic battles as well. This is somebody that needs to release their anger. They have not released the anger. It says, my love for you is written in the stars. We have the spark between us, which is undeniable and visible to everyone around us. You are the miracle that happened into my life and lit me from within. Look up at the stars tonight and know that I am under the same sky thinking about you. We are destined to be together for many lifetimes. Y'all were. We don't need to rush this love. Our love is eternal. Y'all were, but they fumbled it. They made it karmic. And once you make it karmic, and then sometimes Spirit says that too much has happened. And when too many things happen in a past connection that was made karmic, whether you did it or they did it or both of y'all did it, sometimes you've got to learn from that and move on to the next, because it's so much that has happened. It's too much water under the bridge. God can do anything but fail. Yes, God can. But sometimes when you mess up, just like they messed up, you messed up a connection. And part of your karma. Just have to go on. Have to heal from this. Have to not make this mistake again. Because it's a mistake that you made. Yes, Gwenna. Let me tell you something. All there is love. When you love self, when you give love from the same space that you receive it, from the same space that it is built, your heart, your mind, your soul, you can't let nobody stop you from loving. You can't let nobody close up your heart space. You can't let anybody say, well, I'm just going to be married to Jesus. No, you're not either. Because Jesus is already ascended. Jesus is up. Jesus is the light. Jesus is the way. Jesus said, greater works than these shall you do. Greater. Jesus was betrayed. Jesus was lied on. He was spat on. They killed him for trying to wake up a dying world. Why did Jesus weep? For the ignorance of the people. They changed his name. They even changed why he came. You cannot live a truth that you do not know. How do I know? Because I came out of the church. Biggest thing that I had to deal with was who Christ was, what the symbolism of Christ was, the Christ consciousness. Jesus was his name. Christ was not his name. It was his occupation. It was the Christ consciousness, the God mind. For Christ thought it not enmity to be one with God and to be one with all. I'm you and you me. We are all the divine spark that come from the Almighty, that comes from the Most High. You cannot be afraid in this season. You cannot let anything keep you down. You can't let anybody else keep you down. People will disappoint you. My grandmother used to say in her lifetime, man can appoint, but God can disappoint. Not disappoint you, but dismantle whatever man appoints that what is not lined up with God. So man can appoint something to happen, something to be, but God can dismantle or disappoint the appointed, because God is all. God is all. You gotta know who you are. And you gotta know whose you are. There's people that now they want you to feel insecure about them. They're feeling insecure about you. I feel insecure about you. You treat me better than I have ever been treated. Facts. Y'all know y'all did. And you know that I know that you can give me everything. I really do want that, but I'm struggling with my fears. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. It's my own insecurity holding me back. Truth. But somebody wanted you to be in your feelings. Somebody thought that you were going to be insecure. Somebody thought that it did not exist. It did not. It sure didn't. When they changed Yeshua's name from Yeshua to Jesus, it didn't. The letter J did not even exist in the alphabet. Then they changed 114 sayings of Yeshua, broke them down into the four gospels, into the parables of the four gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. And listen, y'all, we're going to do that on 5D with the Oracle. That's my other channel. I got to get back to record over there, y'all. That's where I break down the spiritual journey. This right here, this is karmic release, retribution. This is healing. This is for what we're going through, what got you onto the spiritual journey. But we will get into that over there on 5D with the Oracle. I got to get back over there and get to recording. But yes, there's a lot. There's layers to this, baby. You thought that you were just betrayed by someone. You thought that you were just in a relationship. I did too for a while. Found out that I was in a classroom. This was a class. I was being schooled to be right where I am right now. I'm thankful for the lessons. I'm thankful for the betrayal. I'm thankful for what happened. I've even thanked my ex. Thank you for what you did. You were my lesson. And I was your blessing. But at the end of the day, we both did our job. And I am exactly where I'm supposed to be. Doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. And because of that, if nothing else, I'm thankful. That's called taking the good with the bad. I took what was good and I left the rest. What was good? I awakened. What was good? I learned. I was educated through the spirit. I was educated through the betrayals, through the things that were going on. I was educated through all these mishaps. That's why these messages, when you hear them, that's why they hit like I'm sitting in your living room with you, because essentially I am. Because essentially I am you. Essentially I was you. Essentially the betrayal that you went through, we share it. And only somebody that has been through it, they say experience is the best teacher and bought sense is the best sense. Baby, these lessons that you went through, you bought them in blood, sweat, and tears. And some of you bought it with money too, because money was taken from you. A lot of you experience hurt that you still cannot explain. You couldn't even understand how can another human do a human like they did you. I understand. I've been through that too. And of all things, the way that I treated you, loved you, poured into you, validated you, brought you up, defended you against people that said you wasn't shit. Only for you to tell people I wasn't shit. Imagine that. Ha! But I'm good. And you're going to be good. You're going to be good. If you guys need to, the other channel is 5D, like the fifth dimension, 5D with the Oracle. 5D with the Oracle. Y'all make sure to go and subscribe to my other channel. That's where we break down the spiritual journey from where they started to when they changed the Bible, when they lied, when they whitewashed the Black Madonna, when they took out the divine feminine, where they made Mary Magdalene a whore. Are we going all the way in? And we're going to go over to the school app. I was going to do Patreon, but for y'all that want to, a closer personal encounter with me, y'all going to have to get a membership over on when I do the school app. I'm going to try to do that tonight. And we're going to be able to go in depth. We're going to break it all the way. There's stuff over there that I can say there that I can't say here on the platform because we're still under censorship. And there's a lot more to this. It's a lot more than y'all done went through that y'all think nobody don't understand. That y'all think that nobody really truly understands what that person did to you, how they demoralized you, how they, used you up, how they did things intimately that made you feel degraded, that made you feel less than, how they strung you out on a lot of different things, and how they left you abandoned in the streets and ran back to other people. Oh, we going there. We're going there. Because baby, when I tell you I can go all the way down, how they worked with multiple exes and their families and your family to try to take you down. How they did things to your vehicle trying to make you have one of them Lifetime movie type of experience. Put insurance policies on you and man, come on. Yeah, we in the building. We together. Y'all with me? Yes. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got you. We're gonna talk about it. We're going there. Oh, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot that I've said, but it's a lot more than I ain't said because I can't say it right here. But over there, we know that there's nobody there but tribe. We know that there's no censorship. It's just us. And we're going to go in. You're going to get the healing that you need. You stay around. My pastor used to say, if you keep your feet by the fire long enough, you're going to catch on fire. If you stay by the fire long enough, you're going to catch on fire. We don't get the healing. The healing is coming that you deserve. It may seem like you're stuck because of the betrayal. You may be feeling like you can't let this person go. It's an illusion. This is their heartbreak. This is not air energy. This is their heartbreak. Why? Because they see now who the real Ten of Cups was, who the real divine love was. They understand now that it's their controlling, diabolical ways that got them like they are. They realize now that they were reckless. They know. That's why they don't have the courage, a lot of them, to even come in your face. But some of them, child, they feel like I ain't got nothing to lose. They feel like they can talk they way. They feel like they can talk yeast out of bread. Keep thinking that. See how they work out for you. And let me know how it work out for you, because it ain't gonna work. It is not gonna work. Absolutely, Gwen. I'm gonna put the information up when I get it. It will be in the description boxes of each video. I will mention it on the videos. Also, I will put it up in the YouTube, on the YouTube community post as well. If you guys are not rocking with me, I don't do a lot in the Divine Truth Oracle private Facebook group, but come join, because sometimes I can do lives over there. We can go in depth, but I'm definitely going to get on the school app so that we can dive in deep. Help you to discover what your spiritual gifts are if you don't know, or help you to embrace them, build them up. If you need if you need to book a session with me, if you're needing healing guidance, I've got the DIYs. You can do it yourself. But these are customized, handcrafted, and curated. You cannot they're not do it yourself, buy it yourself, stuff that you can buy everywhere else. This is curated, hand curated. So it takes a few days to put together. If you got a special case and something that's going on, it's going to take a few days for me to sit with the Holy Spirit, see which way you need to go. If it's your health, if it's your money, if it's love, if you're blocked, if your intuition, your gifts have been blocked and they need to be unblocked, you need to come. We'll see what we can do. But remember, the bottom line is, I can do the work from my side, but I can send you my energy. If I send you my energy, it works. It really works. But I got to teach you how to use yours, because it'll work. And that's what I'm here for. That's my job. So we got to, the yeast out of bread. But you guys know that you can book a session with me if you're strapped for cash. If you need to know what is going on in the industry surrounding you, I have the $20 and the $30 videos. And I say one question, one situation, but whatever Spirit brings through when I'm in the video. But don't send me no 5, 10 questions, because y'all not gonna get that. If Spirit brings it through while I'm in that, then you get that. I give you what Spirit gives me. But those are limited. If you got something serious, you need to book a 30, 45, hour session. 30 minutes is 65. 45 minutes is 80. An hour is 95. If we run over within 10 to 15 minutes, you cool. If we go over to 30 minutes, then it's extra. But other than that, I stay with you and give you what you need. Because even though this is what I do every day, all day, you guys and your love, your support makes it possible for me to be able to do the things that I do for you full time. And I'm here 24 hours a day, but sometimes y'all, I gotta sleep. I can stay up a day or two. But sometimes I gotta get some rest. Last night I had to get some rest. I did. And today I had to get some rest as well. But I love you guys, man. Anybody got any questions before I go? Well, I can take a few questions. Let's give out a book or something. Now, we've been giving out books. Tonight, let's give out, I'm going to give out 2 of the $20 15-minute videos. Y'all ready? Hey, Cheryl. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Let's throw us some hearts if y'all ready, man. Y'all sitting there. Who wants this reading? Let me see. Let me see what we're going to do tonight. Okay. I'm going to take the cards. All right. I'm going to shuffle the tarot deck. First 2, I'm going to take 2 cards. So that means that I want y'all to, and y'all see, I'm shoving it right here. Your favorite tarot card, name it. Whatever comes out, I'm going to take 2 cards. Whatever I shuffle out, if what y'all name is not there, I'll do it again. Just name your favorite tarot card. Thank you, Rochelle. I appreciate you. I see you a lot of times commenting. I see a lot of y'all. Morgan, Chrissy, I see all of y'all. Music Real, I see all of y'all. A lot of y'all be on the videos. I try to do something. All right, y'all. Come on. Throw up a tarot card. All right. Somebody got the King of Swords. I ain't shuffling yet. See the cards right here? Bags right there. Come on, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm finna shuffle. Come on. Come on. I'm waiting on y'all. All right, the Empress. Love or what? Baron of Vessels is the who, man. Y'all got to come on, put it in the cards. I don't got all them other crazy ones. I got the regular tarot deck. Come on, living like 75. Tell me what. All right, I'm seeing. Come on. All right, y'all. I'm getting ready to shuffle. I'm going to leave my there. What's up? What come? Y'all better come on. Because once I show the cards, the cards show. Come on. But we got 1 minute. I'm going to drink my coffee while y'all do that. Come on. All right. Y'all know I'm moderating by myself tonight. I was supposed to have moderated tonight, but Spirit said I had to do it by myself tonight. I try to follow instructions. Y'all know I like to have fun, y'all. That's me. I'm really, I do. I like to have fun. I like to be peaceful. I like to, I like people to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I like for people to be happy. I like to be happy. And a lot of things they have music real bro. No, give me a King of Swords, Queen of Swords, Page of Cups, somebody. I don't know that stuff you talking about. This and Aquarius love. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro. You're welcome, darling. Music Real's love. Come on, man. I'm waiting on you, bro. Sis, I'm waiting. Come on, bro. All right. Okay, let's see. I'm getting ready to shuffle now. All right. I'm going through. See what I got. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 10, 11. I got 11 comments. Anybody else? Come on, music. All right. There you go. Yes, indeed. Now, that's what I like to see. All right, y'all ready? I'm going to take 2 cards. I'm shuffling. Y'all can see now. Y'all see? All right, Spirit, what cards? What cards? What cards? All right, we got 2 left here. Hold on, we got another one right here. I'm going to take this one out because it turned backwards. So whatever it is, I'm going to see. Let's see. I think I'm going to surprise y'all tonight. Let's see. What we got up here? I'm going back down here. All right, I'm starting at Warren Jones 190. I see the King of Swords. Do we have the King of Swords? We got the Justice card. We got, hold on, I got to tell you where I'm starting. All right, I'm stopping right here at you, Amber Dorsey, at Music Reels Love, Queen of Swords. I'm stopping right there because I saw nothing else past that. So I'm stopping right there. Okay, what we got? Somebody said, I might have to shuffle again. Somebody said the King of Swords. No King of Swords. We got the Justice card, the 5 of Wands, the Knights of Pentacles, and the 9 of Wands. I do not see any of those. I am going to shuffle again. All right. Y'all gonna put a card out there. Y'all better come on. Y'all better come on. Because when I look at the thing and I get ready to do it again, y'all don't keep me up all night. I gotta go to bed tonight too, y'all. You call King of Swords and the King of Swords not out there. I'm trying to do it again. I'm trying to get y'all something. The ones that I shuffled wasn't none of the ones y'all called. All right, y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, I'm getting ready to. I'm shuffling. I'm reshuffling. I'm bringing it out there again. We're going back up the list again. All right, here we go. All right, Spirit. Which cards we gonna? Come on. I'll make sure to get my old trusty deck over there. These ain't bad. I'm not even looking. Okay, let's see what we got now. Y'all ready? I'm going back to the beginning. All right, we got. Somebody said the sun. Miss Jeannie, hey, you won. I saw that. Okay. Somebody said. Nobody said the moon. No. And nobody said the 2 of Swords. What is this? Nobody said the 7 of Cups. All right. I'm still going. Y'all hang tight. The sun, Miss Jeannie, that's yours right there. Okay. Well, I'm going back. One more shuffle because I need to get at least. Something jumped that. It's 3 of Wands. Okay. Let's go. All right, Spirit. What we got? Something turned over right here. Let's see. 8 of Cups in reverse. Nope. Hold on. We're going to get this deck over here. Y'all ready? All right. We got something here, I think. Let's see what we got here. All right. We starting at the top. Miss Jenny, you got the same card. That's your reading. I got you, Miss Jenny. I got you. Miss Jenny, one of my babies, she frequently books with me. All right, I'm putting it right there. See, baby. Okay, we had the moon. We had the 2. These were the ones we had first. We're gonna take these up. These were nothing. All right. Okay, here we go. We got. Somebody got this one right here. I know. We got the 2 of Swords. Nobody did that one. We got the Page of Swords. Nobody did that one. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. That is Warren Jones 190. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. You gotta text me, send me, just text me and let me know it's you. When I do the video, and let me know what you want the video on, what energy you want this video on, what you want surrounding, love, whatever. Okay, let's see what else we got, y'all. We got 4 of Swords. Nobody did that one. We got 7 of Cups again. No. We got the Magician. No. We got the Devil. No. And we got the 8 of Cups. I'm going to do one more. And we're going to get the big dick right now. We're going to do the big dick. We got one more. Y'all want the big dick or the pink dick? I'm ready. The big one or the pink one? You got it. Yes. Now which one? All right, Rochelle, I got you on that 10 of Pentacles too. So I got Miss Jeannie on the Sun. I got Warren and Rochelle on the 10 of Pentacles. I'm giving away one more. Big deck is out. All right. Well, come on, Amber, you tapping in with me? Let's go. All right. Who gonna win this last one? I'm letting them fall, let them fall, let them fall. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Man, let's go. We going back to the top. Warren, you got yours, even though you picked two things. You think I don't know it. Okay. But I'm gonna let you make it this time. You thought you could just slip through my enemy and didn't think I'm gonna see that? Wrong girl. All right. We've got the 9 of Wands, nobody's. We've got the 2 of Wands, nobody's. We've got the 3 of Wands, nobody. We got the 4 of Swords, nobody's. Okay. We got, let me see. Anybody got this? 3 of Cups. Nope. We got 10 of Cups. No, 3 of Cups. Okay. No. All right. And then we got the Hierophant. Over here, we got 2 more, yeah. We got the 2 of Cups. Nobody picked the 2 of Cups. And I cannot show the body, but we got the, oh shit, the Star card. Uh-oh, they're trying to give me trouble. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Man, I'm trying to get y'all what y'all need. I got 3 already. I'm trying to do one more. All right, what we got? What y'all think it is? All right, the Moon, nobody picked that, we know. All right, Knight of Pentacles, nobody picked that. Page of Swords. Somebody said the Queen of Swords. Who's the Queen of Swords? Music Reels Love. There you go, baby. Queen of Swords. Anybody else? Nope. All right, what's here? Page of Wands? No. Nobody picked the 9 of Cups. Nobody picked the Fool. And again, we have this one. All right, now, I got 4. Y'all need to text me. Look in the description box. It's 346-593-2240. Miss Jenny, just let me know what you want yours on. Everybody else, y'all gotta contact me because I don't know how to get it to you. I don't know what you want. And I will get these out to you. Today is Thursday. I will have them all out by Saturday because I got to work them in between my my personals and my mentorships and my coachings. Remember, 346-593-2240. Let me know who you are. This is your live, and I will do the video around the current energy, around what you want to know about it, and I get out to you. I love you guys. Keep going. Remember, we are Divine Truth Oracle. We do not chase trends. We move timelines, baby. Love y'all. I'll see y'all later. Bye.